In this section, we're going to talk about building a community, which is the first step into, I think, hiring and training and finding the right people, is to get people into a network and a community that you've built and start to see who rises to the top, right? The cream will rise to the top. By the end of this, you'll understand how to, just some things that we've done to build a community. And our community isn't huge, but it is something, and I've gotten a lot of people from it. And it doesn't even have to come from online. It's just a community of people that are, your contacts that you've worked with in different ways. So read through the PDF. I'm not going to read everything, but I will just touch on certain things as we cruise through to give experiences. But basically, why community network works is that there's a trust factor that comes with it. You're going to find people that you trust before you even work with them. Shared vision, you're going to see who in your community has the shared vision, has the same work ethic, has the same ideas that you do, and those people will start to stand out. And then it's just going to develop organic talent discovery. Like I said, people that you work with or are in your network are going to be consistent. They're going to do good work, and it's just going to organically rise to the top of your radar, and those are the people you want to reach out to and actually give them opportunities. So there's the other one, which is establish your online presence. Like I said, mine isn't huge, but it's something you should do no matter what, and grow that. No, and don't even worry about having a big network, but people that want to follow your work online are people that you want to hire, right? And then they're going to see your style. They're going to be inspired by you. And that's the whole thing, is we want to inspire people and maybe get them to want to work with us as a person. So part of the strategy of building your social media, use platforms like Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And they all have different ways to go about creating content for them. And those will attract different people as well. Instagram, TikTok will lend itself to be younger. LinkedIn will be more business professional. YouTube is kind of the whole gamut. But YouTube is where you're going to put like your demo reel and longer content. So showcase your work. Post behind the scenes. You're going to attract people that like your style and want to see how you do things. So show that. Give a call to action. Want to learn more about our process. Share the knowledge. Start doing, maybe do tutorials, tips, thought leadership. Engage actively. So make sure you're always engaging and you're responding to anyone that's reaching out to you so that you can start nurturing relationships. Some people might just want to have a question, you answer that, and then it starts a conversation. You start to learn about that person. Create a dedicated space online, which is similar to what I'm doing with the school community, is part of building a community of people that I can bring into my business. So private groups, things like Facebook groups, school community. This is a good place to include channels for sharing, asking questions, and discussing gear editing tips, career advice. Ultimately what I'm doing in this community. So thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Nurture your community. Don't just post things or have people in it. Like, you have to nurture those communities so that they grow. So be consistent. Organize virtual and in-person events. So don't just be online, but actually set things up like online webinars, meetups, and workshops so that you can start to invite people to your network and start to work with people. And then start to celebrate community achievements. Highlight filmmakers in your network who are doing great work. Shout outs, things like that, so that you can start to show people your culture and how you actually recognize people. And then they're going to want to work for you if you do that. Demonstrate your culture. So by doing all these things, you're going to start to show how you work, and it's going to build your culture organically. So share stories of your teams. Talk about things that your teams have done awesome. So an example is a video featuring a filmmaker discussing how they grew under Tyson Media's feedback-oriented culture. Highlight standards. Be open about the qualities you value, like integrity, reliability, and adaptability. Example is post a graphic that says, at Tyson Media, we value work ethic, collaboration, and creativity. So these are just things that you're going to develop along the way. Be authentic. Don't just be fake. Make sure you're being authentic into actually how your business works. People will see through it. So now, ultimately, this community you're building, you're using it to attract talent. So start to be actively engaged in who is being active, right? So identify active contributors, post opportunities directly to the group. So when you are hiring, these are the places that you can find the best people. Who's going to reach out to you when you do post these things and want to be the first candidate that, works with you. So here's an example post. We're looking for a talented filmmaker to join Tyson Media. If you thrive in a fast-paced environment and love collaboration, DM us or apply here. That's not only looking for talent, but it's also showing how you work and your culture. And a lot of people should have that figured out at this point anyway. So ask for referrals. Encourage your community to, reach out to their community for referrals. That's a huge way to expand your network even bigger too. Make sure you're building a community. This is actively building your career, your portfolio, but you have to have that networking aspect in your mind as you're actually building all these things, to make sure that you are building it in a way that's attracting the right talent so that you can grow your business and grow with the people under you.